All right, take two. Whatever happens, happens. It's the best I got. All right, so this track here was kind of a spur of the moment thing. My son loves monster trucks. He started playing a Xbox game that's just monster trucks, and he just 100% addicted now. So about 2 weeks ago, I randomly asked my dad, I said, hey, we need to build a monster truck table because all the monster truck toys are junk, and here we are. So now we have this 3.5 or 30-inch wide, 4.5 feet wide, pardon me, 30 inches wide, 4.5 foot long monster truck play table. Go ahead and show you real quick. You can see it's 2x4 legs. Excuse my mess. This has kind of been my way of hiding it from him. He comes out here every once in a while, and the game plan is to try to keep it away from him. So everything here has been hand built, aside from obviously like the Hot Wheels and the monster trucks. But I've been out here trying to figure out how to make this look right. I don't know for sure if this is more for me or him at this point because, my detail work's starting to get a little bit crazy, but it's half the fun. So it's got a little shop area right here and then a parking area. So this is kind of like the outside arena wall. That's the door it enters in. Like I said, got happy little trees. So probably taking it a hair too far, but whatever. Who didn't want that super realistic, Hot Wheels track back in the day? So these are my race brackets here, the green. It's going to be one on each side. And then it's going to be as you can see, the blue and the yellow. So it's going to be the blue lane, yellow lane here. Just like the game he plays, so hopefully he'll understand the concept behind it. But it's definitely still work in progress. I'm just now kind of getting like the car stuck down. The cork floor does look good for dirt. I couldn't really find a cork colored paint, but I think this will be okay. I got to do a few little fixes here where my tape peeled up some of the silicone where it wasn't fully dry before I jumped the gun to start painting. But all in all, I think it's going pretty good. So I haven't done much else out here lately. This has been kind of a slightly distracting thing I've been working on. I'm really not good at this live stuff. Anyways, so this has been something that I just kind of decided to hop in and see if I can make happen. So, pretty happy with it so far. It definitely looks good. So I hope I can finish strong anyways, because I think he's gonna love it, but we'll see. I still have a few more plans for it. Once I get this part done, I gotta stripe the track so he can see kind of the race lanes, and then I want to put some like decals and stuff back here because I feel like this is just kind of bland. Maybe put like a Monster Dream logo or something along those lines. And down the sides, I might put some advertisements, kind of like they have the track. But I'm thinking about putting just like strip LED lights in it because what kid doesn't like stuff that flashes and blinks? So we'll see. That's kind of my thought. Again, originally this was not going to be this extravagant, and here we are. So, cork pin. Don't die on me. Okay. Come on, baby. Just power through. But I think it's turned out pretty good. I like it. I'm pretty satisfied with it. But I don't really want to make a video about it because this isn't really the kind of thing I usually do anyway. So I thought maybe just throw a quick live stream. I've never done this either, so live stream, nothing else. I can eventually use it as a video, I guess. But what the heck? You never know how things go until you give it a shot. So here I am. Whoa. But I hope everybody's gonna have a good day. It's Sunday, which sucks because it means work in the morning. But hey, I gotta pay for all this at some in some way. It probably doesn't help that I am like not a very artistic person at all. So like drawing straight lines is not my thing at all, but I guess it is today because it's what I'm trying to attempt to do anyways. I think the good part is on these tracks that they do, they're painting dirt, so I guess my crookedy, crappy looking lines just looks real. So we'll see. So I'm pretty sure he'll be happy with it, but I want to be happy with it, dang it. It's not the prettiest, but you kind of get the lane divide anyways. So I figure once I get this part done, I can stripe. I got, well, actually, this is the last one of these I got to stripe, so that's pretty cool. Once I get this done, let it dry really good. I'll have to fix a few spots and a couple ramps where the stuff peeled out. You can see it, but overall, I think it's gonna look pretty good. Still have to decide on how I'm going to attach these to the track itself. I think the game plan is to screw them from the bottom up. This is just 2 layers of glue on and then some cork. So still kind of working out the details on that, but I got pretty much the track layout. So now I just need to get the ramps and stuff done, get them all situated and mounted down. And I want to come through and draw my driving lanes and stuff like that. But I think it's turned out pretty good though. Let's not do that. My yellow's still not really dry, but some of this paint takes forever. Bad when you gotta hold your breath to do this. A little bit wide on that line, but oh well. Well, there's that. Not my prettiest work, but you get the idea. So, all right. Let's see, blue side. All right. Let's see. Let's need that right now. Of course, this is designed for 1/64th monster trucks. I do actually have some Hot Wheels trucks. They're not really my favorite, but he likes them. So Hot Wheels monster trucks. And I got some old school of the actual Monster Jam monster trucks. So they're basically the same size. That was the other thing I noticed was like he has a racetrack for the Hot Wheels trucks, and the old school trucks, they don't actually work on it. So they're designed for these, not these. And I'm like, it sucks because he has a bunch of both. So if I don't, he needs something that he can use either on. So when I decided to build this, that's kind of what the mentality was. And so that's kind of what we're doing. This in here, obviously, he can play with either one of them as long as he wants to, do whatever he wants to. So it's going well so far, but I gotta get my ramps mounted, but I'm gonna let them dry really good before I get to tacking them down. Hopefully it won't bite too hard. I'm also hoping the hot glue will actually hold these cars in place, but there's no guarantee of that. So all right, how am I gonna do this part? So basically my ramps are just 2x4s. There is one ramp that's made out of a 1x4 right here. So this ramp here just basically ties onto the side of the main ramp on that side. I'm gonna try to I'm going to attempt to just use hot glue to hold these cars down. I don't know if it's going to work, but we won't know until we truly try. So that's what I'm gonna do. Try to get this one glued here. This is gonna be the 3 cars on the side of the stack, but I think it's looking pretty good. So I will say though, the back here, while the hot glue gun heats up, we're gonna have your racing lane starts here, and it's gonna go out, it's gonna jump, and it's gonna turn, and it's gonna come up to yellow. There's gonna be a finish line there. Hope it can stop because it's not a very long distance, but hey, whatever. We're not going for realism here. Same thing, blue lane jump, come around, turn, over the ramp, done. And then the rest of them are just gonna be freestyle ramps and things like that. So just get some variation. But back here, my little track parking area is still funny to me because the whole time I was doing it, I was just thinking about putting little happy trees down. Stubborn truck. But anyways, trying to fill my parking spots up. Clearly I can't because they won't cooperate. So anyways, the little parking area, he can fit, I think it's 16 trucks back here, or 14 or something like that. Maybe it's 12, hell, I don't know. But like I said, it pretty good turnout. That's the garage area. Of course, I haven't exactly figured out what I'm gonna do in there yet, but the toolboxes, well, I would say not to scale, but I've seen some of them snap on boxes, damn it. Now I know them things are huge, so maybe it is to scale, heck, I don't know. But anyways, I think it's pretty cool. It's turned out looking a lot better than I thought it was going to. Like I said, it's just a simple design. It's nothing too crazy, but I think he'll like it. Now, will my trees survive very long? I don't know. But I'm willing to give it a shot and find out anyways. It's starting to really come together though. But it's getting there. Hot wise. How's it going? Hope you're having a good afternoon. I'm tricking to just not burn myself to death with this thing. This sucker gets hot. But hey, it's a good one though. Not bad for just a little cheap heat gun or hot glue gun. I don't know how good hot glue is going to be to hold these cars down, but I'm going to make sure it's got ample before I do this. That way, if it does work, then hopefully they'll stay there. So there's that stack right there. Hopefully he won't completely just obliterate them from it. Although I've seen him play with his monster trucks, and there's a pretty good chance he might, but we'll see. I hope the ramp, I didn't want to do a big ramp for this, but I'm hoping you hear the sticky paint. Oh yeah, I think it'll be good. I think he'll be just fine with that. Set that to the side. All right, I got these last three. I don't know how these are gonna go. For sure. Main reason I wanted to try to do it live was just because I've really been thinking about doing like lives on bodywork and things like that, and so I thought this might be a good opportunity just to kind of get used to the idea behind it and the actual process of it. I've never messed with it before, so this is all new to me. So I'm want to test out the water a little bit and see if I want to do it or not. I haven't decided just yet, but this is not exactly everybody's cup of tea. I also understand that. But my issue is bodywork is loud. Bodywork is messy. If that's the kind of stuff I'm doing, it's fine, but I don't want to deafen everybody while doing it. So I figured I'd try this as a start. And if I feel fairly decent with it, I didn't expect a whole lot of people really to watch something like this, but there's always that unknown. There might be somebody out there who thinks this is the coolest thing ever. So if you do, I don't know where you're at, but please jump in here. Kind of lonely up in here, but it'll be all right. I hate the hot glue gun string. It's annoying, but oh well. Hopefully I can room for my bus. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah, I felt pretty bad. I bought this bus last night. And it was actually pretty cool looking. As you can see now, it's issued just so slightly. But it was a really cool bus until I got a hold of it. But unfortunately for that bus, I had monster truck plans for it. And well, as you see, it succumbed to its injuries. So now it is the top of my backflip ramp. Oh yeah, with the heat gun or glue gun out of the way so you can see. Wow, that is close. there's a part of me that wants to just grab this barehanded, but I'm pretty sure I know how hot that glue is. I don't want to grab it. Oh, this will work. It's like the blizzard at Dairy Queen. I flipped it. Don't do it too many times. I'm gonna get cocky and they're gonna eat the ground hard. All right, so for better or for worse, I don't know how I want to do that, but there it is. I either want it this way. I feel like everything is scooched for some reason. It needs to be like right in here. And then I think this needs to go over. I think it's like that. It's actually kind of what I was thinking. Should be 11 5/8 from the side. Nailed it. Nailed it. There we go. All right, so this is kind of actually starting to turn out to look like something halfway decent anyways. Not bad for a poor boy. This is a little bit on the wobbly side. Help once it kind of screws down with some screws. Out of here, ant. Really? You ain't gotta go home, you just gotta leave here. You're annoying me. Whatever. Alright, so now we got to figure out. Forget that car. Alright, so now the main thing I gotta figure out is, do I want this ramp over there? I had this halfway figured out earlier, and then I kind of switched some things up in my head. Sometimes I think I should stop doing stuff like that. Or I should at least go with my gut. If my gut says to do it, do it. So, that ramp there, it should be within the curve, so hopefully it won't cause any kind of interference. And this one here, I do not know. This one here, I did not mark. How professional of me. So, braidovers. I don't know. So this is sort of kind of what I'm thinking, layout wise. So I guess this one here, because you know, I'm just trying to fill in some space. These will have to come over here. I believe I was going to do them in a straight line. So if I have a ramp, so this is like a freestyle lane. These two area here will be a freestyle lane. Then you'll have your actual race lane that I'll draw out. Go around to that. Hopefully they should clear here and they should interfere with this one. So that's the game plan. If I don't stick to it and move it. And as you can see here, this one keeps moving because it just hates me. So that's kind of what I was thinking. I don't know if I want these cars here straight or not. I was gonna add some parking along this edge here, but I don't know, I ain't decided yet. So, look at him. Go away. I don't know what your deal is. I know you didn't buy a ticket, you little jerk, so get out of here. Get on my nerves. Anyways, I think it's gonna be pretty cool. But I'm kind of at the point where I have to let some paint dry, because if I don't do it, I'm going to screw it up worse. So, for the one person who tuned in for like 4 seconds, I appreciate it. This is definitely just a test on my part as far as how to do this. I don't know. I think live streaming bodywork could be cool. I just don't know if the beating and banging is going to make it, I guess, feasible to do it. If I thought it would and would have no problem, then sure, I'll probably try it. But I don't know for sure. But I guess you don't know until you try. So, anyways, I'm gonna call it good for now and probably go take a break. I'll catch you guys on the next one. See ya.